Yeah. All right. Back again at a third try, everybody. Hello. This is Gloria. Coastal Resin and Glitter by Gloria on the internet or Wild Web or whatever you want to call it right now. I'm kind of in a fuzzy here. This is my third attempt. So I hope that I can get it to work so it doesn't sound and look so idiotic. I've been going to cancel the other ones that I had going, but I decided I'll put them on the end of this. I'm going to go through, as you can see, I've got a mess of stuff here. This is all that I have poured in the past that I was going to show. So I'm going to just go through it, show it, put it away, and then I do have a dragon notebook that I've got to get poured, and another one that I've got to color after that's poured and get done for an order. But so let's go through and see what I've poured in the past. Hope this comes through and looks all right. These are the Christmas ornaments. Now the white, I used, I colored it with the the chrome powders and stuff. The white didn't really show up, so I might go over the white on these for the snow with one of the colored acrylic markers. But these didn't turn out bad. Like I said, it's just the white isn't the best. And here's Santa Claus. If I was gonna, they should probably be backed. Either that or I've got to trim them a little bit. I hate to back them because I don't want to be heavy. They're ornaments, so I'll probably end up trimming them off and backing. See, the brown didn't really show up good, but the stars for sure. I'm going to go over those. Anything that's supposed to be white, we'll go over with acrylic marker. And there's another Christmas tree with, of course, a reindeer. I think that was all of the Christmas ornaments. Yep. So I'll put those aside for the moment. Go through. I did an axolotl. He turned out okay. Not quite as pretty as I wanted him to be, but that's not bad. That was my first pour for the axolotl. Got to do the eyes and finish him off yet. He's got a piece of silicone on him. That's pretty good. These are all things that I had actually poured online earlier, and it just, here's another Christmas ornament, last Christmas ornament. Those are pretty good ornaments. They're 3D, and I don't, sorry, but I don't recall where I got them. If somebody knows, let me know. Well, that would be helpful. Okay, and then I've got some, as I went through, what you'll see on one of my, on the end with some of the really bad takes, I unpackaged some into resin molds. So I did do this butterfly. I haven't done anything. I haven't come out and done anything. I've been kind of procrastinating. I've got one bubble that I've got to fill in here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Maybe some rhinestones. Maybe I'll just leave it like it is. But that turned out good. Then I also got these tiny little butterflies. Look at this. I had some leftover gold from the hearts that I did. See how pretty that is? I can't tell. I can't tell if it's coming through clear or not. But that actually turned out really pretty. And I've got this little one that I must not have had enough in because it is in 3 pieces. The body, will probably, what I'll do is I will get some UV resin and attach it back together. I would think I should be able to do that. I don't know. That'll be a try. But obviously nope, there's a part of the wing that's missing. So that'll go in the recycle bin. The stuff for filling up big molds. So that's that one. Then, of course, I've got this cross that I did. just in the clear. It's got a little bit of, I don't know if you can see the shimmer in it. I don't know how well this camera actually is working. I got myself, I'm not an iPhone person, but I found an iPhone that was a reasonably good price that I got to do the videos on, but I don't know how to use it. And my grandson, who is an iPhone person, is too busy, I guess, to try to help. You know how these young people are. They're working and whatever else. But anyway, I did do a bunch of the little butterflies. They're in one of my cups here. I did some little tiny turtles. I got some of those done. And with some leftovers I had done, I have some beads. Somewhere there's a butterfly. There's a couple butterflies right here. Nope, that's gems. I got a gem mold. So I got a couple of those. I don't know if you can, this is just a clear one. See it better on the mat. This is a little heart. I'm not sure what I'll do with those. I've got tiny granddaughters that maybe I might be able to make a necklace out of one of those gems for them. And of course we've got this butterfly. I like this butterfly. This is pretty. That turned out well. It was a combination of, obviously, some of my leftover resin. I've got such a mess here. Sorry, guys. And then we did this heart. This is, again, I was sitting there procrastinating and thinking I needed to get out here and get busy doing this, and I do nothing but buying molds. Did that mold. And then here, this is cute. This turned out really well. This is from Resin. This is the cat. And I did it in clear, so you really can't see it too much on here, but it turned out really, really well. It's real cute. I think I might have to drill through the little leg openings for the chain, but I think that'll be really cute. I'm going to make another one of these for my two little grates. And then I had poured, and sorry about the mess on this thing. As I said, I had quite a mess going that day, and we got a bunch of heart lockets that puffy hearts, I guess they're called. I don't know if these, I can't tell. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell if it's really showing up good or if it's not. I'll be able to tell when I get it on the computer. But these all turned out really well. And those will either be free gifts. I did get, as I showed on the last one, I got this crystal mold from Resin. I'm anxious to try that. Get these out of the way. Here are all my butterflies. All the little dinky butterflies. That mold is a good one to get. I don't do the individual drops like Michelle's got the patience to do. I just put a glob in the middle, not much because it doesn't take much, a glob in the middle, and then I take my spreader and spread them out and clean the plastic, and they all come out crystal clean. And then of course these are the 3 coasters I kept. One I tried to top coat in for whatever reason, my resin is getting really hot very quickly. Now here in Florida, I don't know if it's the heat, the humidity. I've got air going on in here, but it gets hot, and it just glopped up and got really nasty. I've got to clean these up, top coat them. They'll be whatever, because they're not the best. Not the best at all. So anyway, what I want to do today is I'm going to do, this little mold I'm anxious to see. I might see if I've got enough. It might be kind of pretty in black, because I'm going to do black for the back of the dinosaur notebook. I've got some widgets somewhere that I had poured. This is the notebook that I've got to get poured today. And I'm hoping, yeah, I put that eye in, it's UV'd in. I hope that
I could go get mine in.
Yeah, go get yours, Ryan. I hope that it goes below the level of the mold. I know this isn't a very deep mold for this particular one. So anyway, let me put you on pause, and I'll be right back. I just have to figure out what is pause. Oh, gracious sake. All right, that was quick. Oh, we've got the black. I was going to use 4-hour cure, and to be honest, I have never used 4-hour cure, and I've had it, so that I was going to use it on this, but didn't do it. So here we go with the black on this one, and this, I hope that it doesn't seep in underneath the eye. And I have no idea for sure how much it took. I was watching, I think it's Resin Me Up. She did one the other day, and I don't remember if she said there was 4 ounces per each or 8 ounces per each side. So I think I did 3 ounces, and 3 ounces is gonna do it. That is as best that it's gonna get. And that just barely covers that eyeball, and you can see it. So I thought it was pretty opaque. Apparently not opaque enough. Darn.
Looking like they were splattered.
Maybe a little bit more.
Okay, so that was done. Did you wipe it off? Okay, we'll start with
I've got it on the leveling table, and then I've got the heat mat underneath here. I've never used the heat mat, so.
trying to keep the balls
What's that?
going here.
What is that? I want to get that picked up in case it doesn't belong there. Yeah.
Like I said, we're going to drop these through here. We got plenty of covers to do. Little ones, big ones.
Okay.
I'll put you right here.
Where? Don't try to use every one of them. These spatulas that Michelle from Glitz and Glitter turned us on to they are fantastic. As soon as she announced them, I went and bought them, and I think like the day after or something, she come across and said, Amazon is saying they are out of them. So they made a killing on the resin people out here. Okay, and I try to use, if I'm using only resin, I don't use, like Shell, I don't use glitter in every one of my cups. I have certain cups I use glitter in, and I can reuse these cups which you can see the next stuff I use is a reused one.
They merge
I've
together.
got a couple of them sitting around here.
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
All right.
I don't really want to merge
Well, let's
into one when I put all these
see how much we got
in.
here.
Let's see if we can
It kind of would be kind of nice if I had too much and I could get put some gold dust or something in a little bit and do a butterfly.
Trying to avoid making a mess. All right, that's the green.
Oh, there goes our dog.
And I can always come back and put more.
She's a Aussie golden doodle. And quite the... I've never had a dog with so much energy. She is non-stop. We will never have to worry about somebody coming in that we don't know. She is on top of it. She sits on the sofa and watches the road. Okay, I've got a couple of places in here that don't want. I don't know where that comes from. And that's just a bubble. And that's a bubble. I hope that's not meaning that this is seeping underneath the eye. That'll be disappointing. My son brought the other dragon book cover that I made for him. It's the one that I got an order for. It almost looks like it could take a little bit more, but
a little bit more rounder there. Now I haven't decided. Do I want to do?
Oh, you know what? Sorry, Ryan. Turn the sound down on that. Forgot I had TV on, guys. As you can see here, I'm listening to watching Sheila right now. Okay. All right. A little bit further, Ryan. Thank you. Okay. I got a bubble right there that won't pop. There it did. Okay. So that's it. I got a mess on my This is going to be a quick one as far as showing today. I've got to see and make sure that this one did all right. What are we? I don't know what is. Am I getting a reflection from up here? Is that what I'm getting? That's odd. Okay. That's not going to be very good. See? I don't have somebody that's an expertise in doing this kind of stuff. That looks like I'm going to get reflection from the bar above me. How do I get away? How do I end that? That is the light above me, but then I don't want to have. Okay, guys, I need to have advice. How do I do that? Okay, so this is the other dragon book that I made. This is one that I have an order for, a Christmas order. I did the back because this one had just a plain back. I don't really like it, so I made it for the inside and just kept it black on the outside. But that is Brian's dinosaur. That's the first one I made. Okay, so now we have a few, and I still have something else coming up here. Come on. I'm in front of a window. Am I getting a window reflection? Is that what I'm getting?
Probably.
Oh, that is. All right, we're back. I have unmolded some of it. It's been a few days. I have had a bunch of other stuff going on. I'm trying to get situated so maybe I can get out of the glare of this window. And hopefully we're not getting it too much today. And hopefully it's recording like it's supposed to. But this is, of course, the Dragon book covers that I did. We poured the peacock, black and gold with some crystal diamonds in it. It turned out good, and look at how. See, this is an extra, just a little flower. That's all that is. Then of course we had a lot of extras the other day. So I have the black, and then this is a what I may have showed this in a previous part of this video. That's going to be kind of exhausting because I got to figure out how to edit it. And there is our crystal. I don't know if I consider that a crystal geode, but that is an Intuit. I think this was part of that box that we got, mystery box that we got. The gold and the silver. See how pretty that shines? Not pretty. And then I got this flower. There is, I believe, I thought there was a bubble in here. I don't see it, but then again, I don't have my glasses on. See how pretty that is? I'll probably just make that into a magnet. It's not, I don't think it's pretty enough to do a little hand-me-down. And then, of course, got a bunch of these little tiny butterflies with some of the last little bits of stuff. And see how easy it is? What I do it is I put a dab in the middle, squish it around. It almost kind of self-cleans itself. I get all these pretty little butterflies. Not quite sure what I'll do with them all, but they'll come in handy. Maybe in a shaker or something. I ran across a video showing how to make solid lids have concave so they aren't solid. I want to try. I've got a couple of molds coming in. That'll be maybe one of the things that we'll do next week. But this is all of our little tiny butterflies. These are always cute. Something to, absolutely for a shaker probably. Then I did have, where did the shaker go? I had poured the shaker. All right. Where did I put him? Oh, I put it up here because I poured the lid in, obviously, the UV. I got it hard, and then I set it in the window. So it's been sitting in the window for a couple of days and getting actually wind or sun beams to cure it. So here is our little black and gold shaker turtle. This is the first one I've done. It is a bugger to get out of there. Lose its suction. There we go. So there's that. Turn these over so they don't get dusty out here. I'm thinking I'm going to go over to the other side. There's a window, so that was what it would look like. I've got to take that in. I'll do this a little bit later on tonight when I do my doctoring up. So that is what we poured the other day. I've got a lot of stuff that I got to get done here, and I will try to be back in a couple of days. Don't be too hard on me when you see my video because it is the first one. I have no idea what I'm doing. There was some major bloopers. That's why I've kind of condensed everything into one. And hopefully the second one will be better. See you later. Bye. Who knows, right? I've got, oh my gosh, girls. I have got so many
take the fidget spinner too?
Yeah, this is one of the fidget spinners that I made. Ryan wanted to show you. I'm going to have them, or I do have them on eBay. I don't know that it's actually active yet. Like I say, I'm very new to even getting things on eBay, so it's a challenge for me to get that stuff done. Come on, this isn't going to bring it up. All right, girls, guys, whoever's watching, this is old lady style of not knowing what she's doing and trying to do it anyway. This is, all right, I got the dirty stuff. Okay, so let's do a little bit in this. Can we get the turtle? Can't get the turtle. Let's move a little bit. Let's get the turtle. I'm just going to go right over the back. It's a shaker, but that's all right. That's that one. Let's do this gemstone. And I didn't spray. You know, that's a question I have. I've watched several people. I watch Michelle religiously, and she uses a lot of alcohol. But I've recently seen one that said that actually alcohol degrades resin. Has anybody had a problem with that? Um, degrading the resin, and I'm not sure what they mean by degrading the resin, other than um, doing just that, degrading the resin. I don't know. I'm not going to do this cross again. This is starting to get hot. I don't like to fill it all the way up if I can get away with it. Because it is pretty thick. Whoops. There's that. I still have more left. I have a ton. Like I said, I have a ton of. Let's do this little rose. And I might have to spray this. I don't know what they mean by degrading the resin, if the alcohol does. One of them said it actually makes the resin go dull, but I haven't noticed Michelle having any problem with it going dull. So I don't know if that's, everybody has an excuse for something. Um, whether that's true or not, I don't know. Sorry. It seems strange to talk to yourself when you're doing this. And this is, hopefully, turns out so that I can publish this one. If not, I'm just going to can it all and start over again on a different one. I don't no clue what it is I'm doing, guys. Obviously. And I know everybody starts that way. It isn't an unknown feature. It's just, gosh darn. Okay. I don't need any more hearts right now. What do I have over here that's little? I want to do black. Sweater. I want to do black. Those are black.
The buttons on the gingerbread wall.
How about a black? I've got, this is the peacock, guys. And I don't know if you can see it over here. So let's do the peacock. I put, um, see, it's getting thick. I put rhinestones in it. I may not have enough to do the peacock. Oh my gosh. And you'll have to forgive me. I know a couple have talked about having shakes and stuff. I do. It is called essential tremors. It's nothing serious. According to my neurologist, every baby is born with it. That's why they shake. And then certain times, if some people just get it from stress levels, and I've had mine most of my life, and I was always afraid to get it diagnosed because didn't want to know that I had something really, really bad. I finally got bad enough after my husband passed that I couldn't even read my own penmanship, so I conceded to getting to find out what it was, and the neurologist said nothing serious. It's essential tremors, um, and unfortunately, my medication makes me very tired, very, very tired. And so I've had to back off from. Are there like others? Yeah, there are. I've had to back off from his dosage a little bit, which doesn't help. And I'm not shaky until I decide to do something like write my name or do something like this, and then it shows up. My youngest boy is really bad, and he denies he won't go to the doctor. You know how guys are. Okay. Um, so I think that's going to fill this guy up. Okay, so we got the black, we got a black and diamond peacock. And where did I put all my little butterflies? Okay, we're going to go show you what I do with the butterflies. This is all I do is I scrape. Oops, got to put it on the right side. Put it on here. And I got two of them somewhere. This one is full, but which it looks like it just might be. And then I just scrape it off, scrape into it. My glasses just fell down. See, it just, if I could find my second one real quick, I could probably have enough to do this. The second one, then I just clean it off. Whoops, that one needs a little bit more in that wing. There you go. So I just clean it off. There you go. So that one's done. Here's the shell for the, let's see if there's enough to do. No, there's not enough to do a black cat. Not enough. Let's see, what else do we have? All right. Okay. I guess I just put it into, let's see if I can get it into one of these little flowers. I've got enough for the little flower. It's getting very, oops. Guess it chose which flower it wanted to go into, huh? I don't know how you guys do this and get it in the right. Sorry, I'm sniffling, guys. And my glasses just flopped down on my nose. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we had just enough to fill up this girl. I will clean it up, and then we'll come out. I'll come out tomorrow, and I'll see you on demold. Clean this up a little bit. Okay. Oh, what do we got? Oh, no, a little bit over there. All right, guys, it is time to put this to bed for the night, clean the mess up, and then I'll see you tomorrow on demold. Have a good night. Sweet dreams.